All right, if you've ever even thought about building a website, I need you to just forget everything you think you know. Because what's happening right now is a complete revolution, especially in the world of WordPress. The entire way we build, from that first spark of an idea to the final launch, is being rebuilt from the ground up by AI.
Okay, let's really get into this. For the longest time, building a professional site felt like wrestling with code, right? You needed serious design skills, and you'd spend hours, just hours, on manual entry. And SEO? So much of it was just guesswork? Well, that whole way of doing things is shifting under our feet. We're moving away from all those complex tools and into a world of simple conversations, where AI helps execute your strategy with incredible precision. And that leads us right into the first huge shift here. We're moving from a world of endless clicks to one of simple, powerful conversation. I mean, this one sentence, it just says it all, doesn't it? It perfectly captures this new reality. That technical wall, the thing that stopped so many amazing ideas from ever getting online, it's crumbling. Now, your idea for an online store can literally become a reality just by having a chat. So how does this actually work? Well, this new workflow is beautifully simple. First, you just describe what you want. You could type, "Hey, create a category page for my new summer clothing line." Then, the AI just goes to work, generating a professional layout complete with product grids, filters, the whole shebang. And then, and this is the important part, you step in to refine it, to add your own unique style.
And listen, this is not some pie-in-the-sky futuristic idea. The biggest names in the game are already all in. Elementor, a builder that powers a massive chunk of the web, just launched an AI agent called Angie. It's designed to understand your site's specific context and then just do things for you. This revolution is already here, and it's going mainstream fast.
Okay, so creating the site is one thing, but that's just the beginning. The real day-to-day grind is managing it. So let's talk about how AI is becoming your co-pilot for automating store management. I mean, seriously? Think about it. Updating products, managing inventory, changing prices across your whole store, it's a never-ending list of tedious, manual tasks. But what if your AI assistant could do more than just help with design? What if it could actually talk directly to your store's database and just handle all that for you? Now, the tech that makes all this magic happen is called a REST API. And I know that sounds super technical, but stick with me, because it's actually a really simple idea. Just think of it like a secure translator. It lets your AI assistant speak the same language as your website's database. It gives it a direct line to issue commands and get stuff done, so you don't have to navigate through a million menus. And this right here, this is the perfect example of how powerful that is. Instead of clicking through 5 different screens to find one product in updated stock, you just type a simple command in plain English. For anyone who's ever run a store, you know this is an absolute game changer for your workflow. And it's not just for one-off tasks. This scales up big time. We're talking bulk product updates, changing prices across entire categories, and handling all your inventory just through conversation. The AI can even go out and generate SEO-optimized descriptions by analyzing what's already ranking, making sure your content is built to perform right from the start. This whole transformation goes way beyond just your website's backend, too. It is fundamentally reshaping marketing. We're seeing this brand new field emerge called GEO, or Generative Engine Optimization. It's all about structuring your content so that these new AI search engines, like Google's SGE, can understand it, synthesize it, and feature it directly in their answers. It's a whole new way to think about getting found online. So, okay, if the AI is doing all this heavy lifting, what's left for us to do? Well, our role is changing from one of tedious execution to one of high-level strategy. It's a brand new kind of partnership between human and AI. Look, the most important thing to get here is that AI isn't replacing us. It's a collaborator. You could argue it's the most powerful collaborator we've ever had. Its job is to take over the boring, repetitive, time-sucking tasks, and that frees us up to focus on the things that really matter, the big picture strategy, the creativity, and the unique vision that only a human can bring. Now, to make this partnership work, there are a few key rules. First up, get specific. Don't just say, create a product page. Say, create a products page for a handmade leather wallet, and I want you to emphasize craftsmanship with a rustic tone. Second, always review what the AI gives you. Third, make sure you secure those API settings. And finally, and this is the most important one, you have to lean into this new workflow. Use the AI for its incredible speed, but always be the one to add that final human creative spark.
And really, it all comes down to this one idea. The AI is fantastic at building the foundation, the structure, the code, the initial content. But it's your expertise, your taste, and your unique vision that add those essential finishing touches. That's what turns a generic site into a memorable brand.
All right, let's zoom out for a second. What does all of this really mean for the future of building things on the web? Well, here's the thing. The future isn't some far-off idea. It is happening as we speak. You have to understand this isn't just some new trend with a couple of cool plugins. No. This is a massive, fundamental platform-level shift. We are watching the entire WordPress ecosystem, the core software, the biggest theme creators, the most popular plugins, they are all rapidly retooling for an AI-first world. This is the new standard.
And that leaves us with one final, pretty profound question. For decades, there have been these huge technical barriers standing between a great idea and actually making it happen online. Now that those barriers are just evaporating, now that building and managing a professional online presence is becoming as simple as having a conversation, what will you create?